Hello, I'm Miss Kim, and thank you for joining us for today's Creative Movement class, brought to you by the Jersey City Public Library summer reading program, Telling Tales. And what better way to tell our tale than with movement? As we all know, our first form of communication is movement within the womb. So today we're going to explore some very fun movements throughout our body while I bring you the story of Anansi and the turtle go to dinner. Well, who's Anansi, you ask? Well, Anansi is an African folklore with a mischievous spider who's always up to no good. Hopefully this time, Anansi will learn his lesson, but we'll see. All right, guys, so before we get into our story, let's loosen out our body. Let's do a quick shakedown, all right? We're gonna start from our hands to our feet and just make sure we're nice and loose, all right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys got it? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shake for 6. All right, loosen it up. Make sure you're shaking out your limbs fully. All right, shake for 5. All right, guys, good, almost there. 4. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, 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 nice. We're just gonna take our heads and we're gonna rotate them side to side. So starting to our left, down, round, and back. Let's do that one more time. And opposite. Let's make sure we're breathing, guys. Nice deep breaths. All right, let's get some shoulders. All right, side to side. Nice, nice. Let's get our hips open up in a second position. That's right, and let's get our hips some motion in there, some stretching. Let's go over to the side. Bring it forward. Nice flat back if possible. To your other side. Center again. Slowly pull up from there. Nice. Let's give our knees some love. Let's hold them to your chest. Get another set. And good. All right, footwork. Let's just work out our ankles. Get some mobility there. Around and around. Feel a little point and flex, point and flex. All right, and open. All right, guys, let's go tell our tale. Day, Anansi was outside picking yams and yams and yams and yams, and then Anansi thought, these will be so delicious for dinner. So Anansi quickly hurried home to bake them. So right when Anansi was ready to sit down for dinner, Anansi heard a knock at the door and thought, Who could that be? It was Turtle. And Turtle was looking just as tired and dusty and as hungry as ever. Now, in Anansi's culture, it's custom to share your food. So Anansi quickly hurried to open the door for Turtle. So Anansi welcomed Turtle for dinner. And just as Anansi and Turtle were getting ready to sit down, Anansi noticed how dirty Turtle's hands were. So Anansi told Turtle, "You must wash your hands before we sit down." So Turtle then crawled down from the table and down he went to go wash his hands. And when Turtle returned back to the table, Anansi then noticed how dirty his hands were again. So Turtle climbed back down from the table, walked all the way out, just so he could wash his hands to have dinner with Anansi. Well, that Anansi, he just gobbled up the food, he gobbled up the food, he gobbled up the food, and when Turtle returned, there was nothing left. Now this time, when Turtle returned, he was very careful not to get his hands dirty. However, Turtle had discovered that Anansi had gobbled up all of the food. Now Turtle was sad. However, Turtle decided to invite Anansi over to the river by his home for dinner. And time just went on and on and on and on until Anansi finally saw Turtle. And Turtle called over to Anansi to come join him. As Turtle quickly gathered everything for dinner down by the riverside, he finished and then yelled again to Anansi to come down and join him. Anansi jumped into the water, but then began to float all the way to the top. So Anansi then drove into the water and still began to float to the top. Anansi thought to himself, perhaps if I was to put a few stones in my pocket, then I will be able to sink to the bottom of the river. As Anansi then sat down to have dinner with Turtle, Turtle then interrupted and told Anansi to take off his jacket. As Anansi took off his jacket, he then floated right up to the top. Anansi was then there forced to look down at Turtle, eating all of his tasty food and his wonderful dinner, and just sigh. So today's moral of the story, don't try to outsmart someone, because you might be the one getting outsmarted. That's right, no one likes a trickster. Thank you for joining us today for today's creative movement, Telling Tales. Anansi and Turtle go to dinner. Bye.